Move this off the table.
Yeah. We don't drink water. We're not. I draw extra.
All right, well, I guess I'll kick things off. So I just want to talk a little bit about these past couple episodes that you had. You know, the Greens went back to the country, Grandma stayed behind. So what has it been like to, you know, just to be able to explore that sort of country space that we haven't seen yet in the earlier seasons?
This is
Yeah, it's mostly it's always been Bill's dream to get back to the country, and when he discovered that the house was still there and up for sale, you know, and everything had been working out with, you know, selling fruits and vegetables, you know, in big city, it was a natural progression. And I think that's where the guys were, Shane and Chris, wanted to, you know, push things in that direction, and the writers have taken us there, and now we get a whole new bunch of people that are our friends from the country, new friends and old friends. And it's a great dynamic. It's just a different side of things, and it kind of reflects how their life was when they were growing up. You know, because they're rural guys.
Right, right.
But it's going to be interesting to see where it all goes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's devastating for Grandma.
I know they have They've got the cafe now.
Thank God I got the cafe. So I'm going to take my mind off it.
You're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah. So at least there's that. At least there's a cafe. Yeah. I just feel like I have to look at a place. At least there's a cafe. There's a little bit. Oh, but I love it. Leave it at say bye.
We're not that far.
Yeah.
We're in small town. Yes, well, there is. I'll bring the clutch down and pick you up, and we'll go back.
Oh my God.
But look, let me just say, you don't look like a Grandma Alice to me, and you know,
That's why.
it just completely threw me off.
Oh, once all this is gone.
So we're talking going into 4 seasons here, and you know, talking about a movie and everything as well. You guys think that you would be doing 4 seasons and beyond at this point? I mean, I guess you never know with these type of projects.
Honestly, you never do. You're grateful for getting the job, number one. And if it goes past season 1, it's a blessing. And any season after that is even more so. And the popularity of the show speaks for itself. I mean, one of the executives I heard said, you know, I'm new to this, and I'm seeing you guys have a really great show here. And I'm from the mindset, if you've got something that's working, don't break it or gasoline on it. So I want that fire to keep going.
So speaking of which, how does it feel to be on the number 1 animated kid show?
Is that really true?
It is really true.
I didn't know that.
Yep. You need to read the papers. You get the trades, honey. Get the trades. Hollywood Reporter, Variety.
I had no idea. I'm happy about it.
It's an amazing thing to have a show, to be on a show that is so well received, and then it's the number 1 show. And it's really hard not to see it on Disney Channel because it won't go more than maybe 2 hours, and there's another set of City Greens reruns that go on.
It's not broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. I'm all for that.
Now, Bill is such a great dad. You know,
Thank you.
where did you find inspiration for him? Were there particular father figures yourself, or was it a conglomerate of everybody?
It's probably from my own upbringing. My mom's dad raised my brothers and my father was my father. And Papa filled in that gap. And he was a great influence. He was a wonderful grandfather. And pushed us in good directions. I think a lot of it is my other parents. But he had my dad's sister, my aunt, and her kids. You know, they were kind of concentrating on them. But we still all got together and everything. But I think both of my grandfathers were really good influences on me. And then a lot of TV dads. Andy Griffith being at the top of that list.
And then whose idea was it to make Bill technologically uninclined?
I'm not really sure because I remember my audition for the show, and there were a set number of lines that they had to do different things. And the one that I still remember was that Bill sitting at the computer, www.farmerslookinforlove.com and enter. That was so hard. Maybe next time I'll plug it in. They never went with that route with the show, but I thought they were one of the funniest things I ever read. I hope it does too. Bill does have problems with technology. He seems to get where he needs to go eventually with the help of his loving family.
Trial and error.
How do you see have your characters grown from the beginning to where they are now?
Yeah, good movie.
Bill has become
There was a movie musical that was
just the different situations that come up from cricket shenanigans.
writing about a year ago.
The writers on the show are so good at figuring out things that Bill wants to do. My hat is off to them. They know what they're doing. And, I've thought about that. The story idea. I'm not. I can write to you a nice thank you note or a nice letter. Writing is good. It's a whole skill set.
I think Grandma started and stayed ornery, but she does now get to like, she does come up with it now, but now she's more into like any of the schemes that anybody is willing to like put up. So I think that's fun that she's like ready to go along with anything right now. Whereas before, I feel like there was a lot of y'all stop being crazy children. But now I play along. That's been pretty fun.
And you make great biscuits.
And I make great biscuits. Just talking about that.
No, that was one of my favorite episodes. The kids wanted to have biscuits on quick to trying to make them.
Speaking of Alice, is she, she's been through the war, so, what are some other interesting things that just shocked you when you first read them on the page?
I keep forgetting that she doesn't have a leg. And then every now and then it pops up in a script. And I'm like, oh, right. I love it when she uses it as a weapon. Is that wrong?
No, not at all.
It's a great weapon. Yeah, it's a great weapon. It's always a surprise. They don't talk about it too long. It's one of the shots. Yeah, I'd say that's on the top. It's also like, she has a sword. That's a great thing.
Yeah, she reminds me a lot of my real life paternal grandmother. So.
Really? That's amazing.
She took none from nobody.
Yeah.
Did she have a sword?
Yeah.
No, but she had a wicked backhand. Like she would get my dad literally, and still say at 40 years old to my father, that was for the one you thought you got away with.
Did you say still say?
Yeah.
So she still does it?
Oh, when she was still around, she'd say this is,
okay.
Up until the day she died, she would still every once in a while give him one.
Amazing.
Just a reminder.
I think it's probably not something they're going to see.
No, but she has a weapon.
Maybe for the outtake.
Maybe.
No, we record separately for the most part. There've been a few times that we've recorded together, but for the most part, because we're all busy and we don't have different schedules. He's on camera over here. Very thick schedule. And we have certain days that we're usually best for recording. So we go and if there's a run that's going on, the voice director sometimes will end there's a different energy. Everybody's firing up. Sometimes improvisations come out of that, and they stand the script. And that energy, you can't recreate it by just having one person record at a time. But for scheduling reasons, it's just the way Disney does it.
With those particular moments, you have like you say you got a favorite episode of the biscuit. Did you have like a favorite moment where like you guys record together, like something that stood out, like I got that good outtakes.
Do you remember when we were doing cricket calls at the very beginning?
Yes.
That they have these shorts where cricket and Tigger make prank calls on people. Because I remember the first time we did it, it was so fun. We'd just be there just throwing stuff out and playing with the kids. Playing with the adults.
The other adults over there.
Yeah. That was a good time. That feels like so long ago, though.
Well, we started this in 2015.
Wow. I love everything is a surprise to me here.
Yeah, that was the first record I did. I met Maria that day. She was finishing hers. I was going in to do my record.
Yeah.
And we met very briefly, and then I went in and did my stuff. Space chicken.
Yeah.
Space chicken. Oh boy, that's it.
It's like 3 different worlds since then.
I'll steal the last one. So, one thing that I just really, really love throughout this whole show is this relationship that both of your characters have with Nancy. I think she's been just like such a great character, just like as for on her own and like through character development for both of you guys. So, what has it been like to be able to have characters that get to interact with Nancy and just have you all grow together in that sort of like dynamic?
It's nice to have her back around. The episode when it came around that, well, look who it is. And that was a great setup for all that. And then having Nancy there all the time. Wendy does such a great job of this. She is so good. One day I'm actually going to meet my ex-wife. I've never gotten to meet Wendy yet because we've never recorded together. But she's terrific. I admire everything that she does. But it's great to have her dynamic in there and her effects on Tilly and on Cricket with having the mom part of the family dynamic in there now. I think it's a really good mix.
It's fun for me to have another character that steps up to Alice because Alice is pretty dominating. Grandma is a pretty dominating character. So to have somebody else that she can go toe to toe with is a great addition.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, y'all. All right, let's see what's it.